Welcome to the newsroom. I am Annetta Felix. Personal assistant to the governor of Kogi State, Abdulateef Suleiman, is dead. He died at a private hospital in Abuja on Wednesday morning after a brief illness. Abdulateef was 41. Chief Press Secretary to Governor Bello Onogu Mohammed, who confirmed the news, said Suleiman died of sepsis, shock and cardiac arrest. He will be buried later on Wednesday according to Islamic funeral rites. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, Director General, Department of State Services, Magashi Bichi, National Security Advisor, Babagana Mungono, and the Katsina State Commissioner of Police, Sanusi Buba, are currently in a closed-door meeting with Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State. The agenda of the meeting is yet to be disclosed, but sources in the government house say the meeting is in connection with the current security challenges in the state. Recall that residents of Katsina had staged a protest in the state capital on Tuesday, calling for urgent government intervention to check the renewed bandit attacks and killing of innocent lives in the state. The Abuja Zonal Office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has given a scorecard of the agency from June 2019 to June 2020. The head, Aminu Aliyu, says a total of 704 petitions have been received, with 304 arrests made. They added that 67 cases have been charged to court within the focal period, with 43 convictions secured. Aliyu added that its collaboration with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, has yielded 3 arrests in cybercrime offenses.
In terms of recoveries, we have a total of 1,541,801,872 naira only, and it is broken down as follows. For individuals, we have recovered 315,825,431 naira only. For corporate organizations, we have recovered 285,430,000 naira, 430,343 naira only, while we have recovered 914,546,098 naira only for the federal government. Also, as part of our recoveries in foreign currency is $10,386 only and 730,500 pounds sterling only.
The public is not really having enough confidence in the anti-graft war, and I think it's due to the prosecution. If the EFCC prosecution is timely, they are getting themselves together, the time frame for prosecution should not be more than what the public is expecting. I think the public will restore confidence in the anti-graft war, but overall, the commission has done well.
For the past 1 year that I've known them in this area, they are doing a very good job. For what they have been doing, at least I've been seeing their work, the way they try to put things in order, in right place to be in order. And I appreciate them, most especially their boss in charge ahead of them. He has been doing a very good job, at least to try to bring up the criminal active together, put them where they're supposed to belong. They have been doing all their possible best as human beings, because nobody is perfect. They are trying their best to make sure that they put things in order. I so much appreciate them.
The crisis rocking the All Progressives Congress has taken a new turn as the party's National Working Committee endorses Abiola Ajimobi as the acting national chairman. The party also disowned Victor Gaidom, insisting that his membership of the NWC ceased when he resigned to contest the deputy governorship position in Rivers State. The APC National Vice Chairman South-South, Hilliard Etta, who addressed the media soon after Gaidom left the party secretariat, said preparations for the Edo governorship primary was on course for June 22nd. And in Lagos, the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has approved the reconstitution of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund and the Lagos State Security Fund. A statement signed on behalf of the governor by his chief press secretary, Gboyega Akosile, explained that the new board appointment takes immediate effect and would last 4 years. The governor thanked the previous members of the board for their service and congratulated the new members and thanked them as well for accepting to serve their state and improve the achievements of the government. Sanwo-Olu said the new members were carefully chosen based on records of excellence in their chosen fields. They include Bola Adeshola as chairman of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund and Kehinde Duro-Simieti as chairman of the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. In South Africa, the police have arrested a 31-year-old man for the murder of a woman whose body was found stabbed and hanging from a tree last week. The death of the 28-year-old, who was 8 months pregnant, sparked a nationwide outcry. She was last seen on June 4 when she left her home in Soweto to visit her boyfriend. 4 days later, her body was found in a suburb of Johannesburg, hanging from a tree, stabbed through her chest. The suspected killer is due to appear in court later on Wednesday. More stories coming up after this break. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control says 490 new cases of the novel coronavirus has been recorded in Nigeria. In an official tweet on its Twitter handle on Wednesday, it said an additional 31 deaths were recorded. The new figures put the new total infections in the country at 17,148, although 5,623 persons have been successfully treated and discharged. 455 casualties have been recorded due to the virus. The NCDC's new data puts Lagos State recording 142 new cases and 60 new cases contributed by the Federal Capital Territory. Kano State's Governor Abdullahi Ganduje has faulted the report of the federal government that over 50% of about 1,000 deaths recorded in Kano in April were associated with COVID-19. At a presidential task force briefing in Abuja, Osage Hanere, Minister of Health, had said a total of 979 people who died in Kano of strange illnesses died of COVID-19. But a statement by his chief press secretary, Abba Anwar, said that a report by the Case of Mortality Committee in the state revealed otherwise. According to him, only 15.9% of the cases of mortality were attributed to COVID-19 and not 50%. He added that some deaths may be related to disruption of medical care and socio-economic activities due to fear of contracting COVID-19. The chairman of the Lagos branch of the Nigerian Medical Association and the Association of General and Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria, Tunji Akintade, has lamented that all government hospitals and isolation centers in Lagos are filled up. Akintade said this while reacting to government statement to treat asymptomatic COVID-19 patients in their homes. He said the new government decision was tough for the state to make, but that it was because there are no bed spaces in the hospitals and isolation centers. In India, the official coronavirus death toll has increased by more than 2,000 on Wednesday, and this comes as after news that Germany urged its nationals in India to consider leaving for their own safety, while France warned its citizens in New Delhi to stay home unless going to an airport to return to Europe. Authorities say the sharp increase in fatalities to 11,903 was mainly due to Mumbai and Delhi updating their figures. Death toll in both cities have been increasing in recent days, and Mumbai blamed unspecified accounting discrepancies for the increase of 862 to 3,165 deaths. Delhi added more than 430 fatalities, taking its total to 1,800. Officials say 93 of the Delhi deaths and 55 in Mumbai have been in the previous 24 hours. Let's take a break here and return with new updates from the National Bureau of Statistics.
Hello? Yeah, I found your wallet in front of a supermarket. Meet me at Apple Junction. Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Now we find out. Two of us.
Thank you very much, officer. You know, it's surprising that men like you still exist in the police force.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
This is just a token of my appreciation.
Oh, no. You don't need to do this. We're only doing our job.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Now I know police is really my friend.
Yes.
Friend. Hey. Which came up with this one? I don't understand.
You know your problem. You are greedy. I'm a policeman who is doing his job. All forms of corruption in the force. Not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
The National Bureau of Statistics have disclosed that Nigeria's inflation rate rises to 12.40% year-on-year in May 2020, and that's 0.06 percentage points higher than 12.34% recorded in April 2020. According to the NBS website, the agency revealed that the latest figure indicates the highest in over 2 years. On a month-on-month basis, the headline index increased by 1.17% in May. In 2020, a 0.15 percentage points higher compared to 1.02% recorded in April 2020. Food inflation rose by 15.4% compared to 15.03% recorded in the previous month, a rise which was caused by increases recorded in process of bread and cereal, potatoes, yam, and other tubers, oil and fats, fruits, fish, and meats. India's Prime Minister has said the deaths of at least 20 soldiers in a fight with Chinese troops in a disputed Himalayan border area will not be in vain. Narendra Modi said India would be proud that the soldiers died fighting the Chinese in the clash in the Ladakh region on Monday. Soldiers reportedly brawled with sticks, bats, bamboo stakes studded with nails. No shots were fired. It's the first deadly clash between the two sides in the border area in the disputed Kashmir region in at least 45 years. Some Indian soldiers are still believed to be missing. India's army said China also suffered casualties, but Beijing has given no details. Let's now talk sports, as Newcastle United has received a new €350 million bid takeover bid from the CEO of US television company Clear TV, Henry Morris. The figure is €50 million more than the price agreed with Newcastle's owner by a consortium involving Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and supported by Reuben Brothers and Amanda Savili. The Saudis' proposed takeover is currently awaiting the outcome of the Premier League's owners and directors test. Morris's bid is said to be built around the prospect of being in charge of the club for the 2020 to 2021 season. But it remains to be seen how this will affect the bid by the Saudi-backed Public Investment Fund. And it's a wrap here on The Newsroom. Many thanks for watching.